Forgotten Los Angeles. Ruined streets, empty skyscrapers, and Tomatik, one of the few who decided to stay. Next to him is his faithful dog, Sherlock. There are almost no resources left. Zombies feel like they own the streets. Every day becomes a new challenge. They have no plan for victory. They have only the desire to live until tomorrow.
And with this beautiful view, I spawn in abandoned Los Angeles. The view is astounding. I can sit and look at these buildings all day, but our primary goal here is to survive. So let's just slowly make our way down and explore what's around here. I suppose the only way here is to fall. Well, here we go. Alright, I already see a skeleton sitting on a car, and everything looks pretty abandoned. Ow. Okay, I should avoid stepping on that block. And here's our first chest. Papers, sticks, and a crowbar! Perfect beginner weapon against monsters. Though I have no idea what kind of monsters we're gonna have here. Something tells me it's gonna be zombies. And this chest has some good utility items. Let's take them. Here we are on the main street, and a Corral? What are you doing here? And just take a look how abandoned all this is. Right now it's day, so it has to be safe here. We need to explore as much buildings as possible. And here's our first zombie. By the way, it wasn't some regular zombie, he was carrying something. Some dirt block. Let's enter this huge building. What will we find here? Paper, copper bar, bone, and some kind of lasso. I have no idea what's the use for it. Ammo! I guess in this survival we're gonna have guns, but no survival goes without chopping down some wood. Let's make a crafting table and a wooden pickaxe. Whoa, a crawling one! Wow, you got... I got a wrong tool. Here I thought you got a lot of HP. I actually used the wrong tool. So apparently I need to survive with Sherlock, but so far I ain't seen him. I suppose our goal is to find him. But as I understand, Los Angeles is quite a big city, and I already have no food left. Dude, you lost your head somewhere. And this one, oh, they have shields now! And this is only the first day. While roaming around the streets some more, I noticed that zombies are basically everywhere. It was already evening, and I decided to climb the building where I had started my survival today. Whoa, why do you have to jump at me? How could I know that he explodes? We need to climb. I hope it'll be a bit safer there. I think I'll wait out for the morning here, and I hope that these zombies will... They cannot climb the vines. Now we're safe. Good morning, guys, and here, a brand new day. I have no idea how many zombies are beneath me. Oh, guys, do you have any ideas? Let's try to go around the other side. Just need to not fall off. Think it's safe here. Wait a sec, they breaking the blocks? I wasn't expecting that. It's day 2 and they already can break blocks? So I figured out that I won't come down that easy and I need to come up with a plan. The first thing that came to mind was to drive them as far away from the descent as possible. And when they are all gathered, I'll just run away. So I waited a couple of minutes and put my action into plan. Or plan into action, I don't know. My move speed is kinda miserable, but what else I got to do? Okay, they're following me. I see that they're not that fast, so I got some time. Just where can I go? Let's go into this building. A flying zombie? Okay, close the doors. Oh no, there are zombies too. Second floor? Damn it, I don't know what to do. Sealing up, and I guess we're safe now. A chest! Copper bar and papers. No, that's not what we need. What? Where did I get regeneration? I guess some zombie from the floor below threw a potion at me and then hit me. That's some good stuff. On the second floor I found another chest, which had a repair kit and ammo for the gun. Then I also took a bite of rotten flesh. That way I filled up my hunger bar. And I also found a vertical handle. As you may have noticed in this survival, there are not many resources in chests. Considering that I live in a giant city, most of the buildings are already looted. Zombies, on the other hand. In these 2 days I already noticed 10 different types of them. And this is only the beginning. Holy, you see that? Can you imagine? And he dropped so much loot. Okay, let's go into this house. We already have barbed wire here. Hey, where did it go? Okay, let's do it like this. And now take a look what we got here. By the way, it doesn't look so bad. Gotta seal all the entrances, cause zombies are just swarming from everywhere. What do we have in chests? Iron axe, berries, and a throwing stick? Ooh, this is gonna be for Sherlock. We gotta keep it. Here we have a toilet. It seems like it was the last chest in this house. Here, look how many of them already. These green damn goblins. If we're gonna stay here, we need to light this place up so we could feel ourselves more safe. You know, I think I like this house. I also came up with some safety measures, because I'm planning to sleep in this room. Guess I gotta upgrade it a bit. And then wait for the 3rd day. Because during the night, I don't think it's gonna be a good idea to walk outside. If they can easily kill me off a day. You know what I'm afraid of? These miner zombies. As you could see, he could dig a tunnel basically everywhere. And if he'll choose me as a target, I don't think this floor will be an obstacle for him. I guess I sealed everything, and they won't reach me. Yeah, flying one. Here they come. Put on a chest piece. No! We need to seal it. Okay, I spent all the night fixing the floor. I wanted to make it look cool, interesting, but sadly I didn't succeed. And in the morning a cutscene appeared.
Sherlock has been spotted on the east side of the city. According to intelligence, the zombies are already moving towards him. Your task is to get there first.
Okay, so they showed me where the Sherlock is. I'm sure I saw this Ferris wheel somewhere. And it also wasn't that big, as if it was in the center of the city. So our primary goal is to find Sherlock and not die to zombies. Whoa, diamonds! I forgot to throw all the trash away in the morning. Whatever, we gotta descend here somehow. Ah, there are vines. I think I remember this exact street. Aha. A flying one approaching. I suppose I won't be able to explore this city in peace. I think it was somewhere here. Oh, this is the Ferris wheel. But I thought this Ferris wheel should be huge, and this one is for children. And I think in this cabin we will find Sherlock. Sherlock, I'm coming. Hello. Hi. Oh, and he's wagging the tail. Okay, so now we gotta descend somehow and go back to our home. Yeah, I see, you're happy. Okay, let's build our path down. Oh, no. Another flying one! Okay, that was dangerous. Do I have anything to eat? Only rotten flesh. I guess beggars can be choosers. Zombies already lurking from below. This is gonna be the hardest part to get back with Sherlock. Okay, Sherlock, we go down and move! Move! You following? Yeah, he does. Perfect. If I haven't forgotten, our home is in this side. But most importantly is that Sherlock follows us. Yeah, this is our home. Come in. That's it. He's home. Hello. Are you gonna play with that stick? Whoa, he actually... Salivated throwing stick. Yeah, thanks a lot. Oh, then we played with Sherlock a little more. And I'm actually glad that we managed to meet each other in this ravaged dangerous world. Now we're gonna survive only together. Alright, I suppose we go out and explore the city. I like being in this building, but I don't see it as my main base. Sherlock, let's go out. Our primary goal for today is to find ourselves a new home, where we'll be able to finally rest, finally reside, and make ourselves a cool base. Yeah, here he comes again. Another one? No, we're leaving. Sherlock is just sitting here digging. Are y'all plotting against me or something? Here, you could see they wanted to attack me from behind. Okay, let's get out of here. Wonderful. And they gave me a Breaking Bad achievement for whatever reason. Okay, funny. Okay, let's just throw away all the trash we don't need and take what miners dropped. Heading out. Okay, this building looks pretty cool. Hey Sherlock, why are you sitting here? Here I can make myself a main base, additional one on top, and it is located somewhere in the center of the city. Honestly, it's not the best idea to make a base on the first floor because zombies can just break in or disrupt. But this survival also has flying zombies. Okay, let's put the chest here. Sherlock, you just sit here, and I'm gonna chop down that tree. The main problem right now is the lack of food. I have no idea where to get it. Whoa, a chicken! And I guess we also need to find a way to feed Sherlock, because he's also a living being. He needs to eat as well. Are you serious right now? 500 hits to kill a single one of them. Oh, a shooting zombie! Okay, let's climb up. Let's just make a simple box for now, and then we'll upgrade it. Well, at least this way we'll be safe, Sherlock. Let's melt some copper while we're at it. Put this furnace to work. And look what I did. Now we got his name on top of him. Here it shows that he also has a hunger system, the amount of HP, and look at that, he also got some talents. I got 15 points, and I can give Sherlock some perks. There's just so many things I can upgrade, and I might as well choose something. I spent somewhat 15 minutes to check out all the perks that Sherlock can have and chose these ones. If Sherlock catches fire, he'll immediately extinguish himself, HP regeneration, and also this one is pretty cool. Sherlock can open and close fence gates. I'm not really sure that this perk is the most valuable one, but why the hell not? And I also see there's some kind of accessories. So our another primary goal is to upgrade Sherlock at maximum. Let's take a look if someone's there on the roof. Ah, here it is, a flying one. I think there's no one on the roof. That's really nice. Today I want to clean off my base, so I could make it more safe than it is. And find some food for Sherlock, because I can sustain myself on a rotten flesh diet, but he can't eat that. I cleaned the upper floor, just need to seal these two holes, and I'm gonna do that with the help of that tree. 32 oak blocks seems enough. Oh wait, there's even a creeper! I thought we were only gonna get zombies in this survival. Let's quickly deal with them. Whoa, someone's spitting! Ah, it's this damn guy with a bow again! We should also look around and search for the gun. Because we basically have ammo, but we got no rifle nor a pistol. Maybe Sherlock will find us something. Though I kinda doubt it. Sherlock, where did you go? Get upstairs. He attacked Sherlock! No! Okay, go upstairs with me. Sherlock, come home! It also started raining. Come in, come in. Phew, I was really worried. How much HP you have left? 20 HP! He lost half of it! I should feed him with something. Sadly, I don't have any. Okay, tomorrow the first thing I'm gonna do is to search for animals. Hope it'll be successful. I've seen some chickens running around here. I need to go and find them. But for that, We need some seeds. Let's get some of them first. Perfect. Just take a look how much zombies are here. Chickens. 3 of them. Nice. And now both zombies and chickens are following me. I gotta separate them somehow. Zombies can't be that smart. Seems like they're even more stupid. No! Oh my god, they even have Pennywise in there. Just let me bait these chickens to my house. What do you want from me? I think you scared them off. He spat on me! Yeah, guys, this is impossible. I wasted all my rotten flesh. Okay, while we still have time. 1 chicken? Where's another? Why are you so far? Wonderful. Okay, they're on the roof. Okay, so now we gotta make a fence for them. Sherlock, can you make a fence for me? Seems like he hasn't learned that perk yet. I don't have any planks. Perfect. Alright, for now stay like this. They can jump over 1.5 block. And I also need 1 more seed to breed them. Get some eggs from them, you know? Right. There, nice. That was pretty hard. I also want to try an experiment. I want to craft myself an axe, and I also gave Sherlock a perk that allows him to open wooden fences and doors. Let's try and see how it works. And does it even work at all? Craft a wooden door, and now let's see if you can open it. Oh, nice. Maybe you go back home, Sherlock? Last time was... okay, nice. Go back inside. Now open it again. There. Good boy. Okay, for now you sit here, Sherlock, and I'll go find us some food and maybe some pistols and rifles. I don't want to go far anyway. I'm still not that well equipped. As you can see, if I won't have any equipment soon, I guess I'll have to restart. Oh, look at that. That's a head from Geometry Dash. They even have this type of zombie. Let's go inside this building, check out if... Whoa. I already saw a chest. A trash can? What the hell does a trash can do inside a house? Okay, whatever. Some kind of bar. And corn. And we also have another chest on top. A pistol! And ammos. Okay, nice. Maybe there's something more. I suppose it's some kind of a toilet. Oh, the pistol looks pretty nice if I say so myself. Let's go and try it on some zombie. 4 bullets to take out a basic zombie. Well, you know, it could have been worse. I think I'll spend the night in this building. And that means that I'm gonna spend the night next to the toilets. You know, this is my favorite room, IRL. The amount of zombies this night was enormous. There were so many of them that they broke the whole wall down. So I made a decision to climb up and just move to another building. I think here is gonna be much safer. Okay guys, it's morning, and I should go back home quickly. I have no idea how many zombies are below me. I'm sure I can't even count. The best idea would be just to get the hell out of here. I'm just gonna move like that between the buildings. Maybe that'll reduce their amount. Ugh! I almost fell. I think my home is somewhere here. Oh no! Soon I'll just waste all my ammo. Sadly, I didn't find any food, but I found a pistol. You know, that's also some sort of achievement. How is Sherlock doing? Hello? Whoa, wait, he's somehow healed? I guess that's because he stayed at home? Okay, right now I'm interested in something else. Let's make a stone hoe, let's plow the field, and check out if we can plant our corn. No? Maybe you can get seeds out of it? Sadly, no. But I have some kind of rice seeds. Okay, let's plant them. And also some wheat. Sherlock, do you want an egg? No. Nah, sadly he doesn't want an egg. Picky dog. On day 8, I went out to get some food, which was really dangerous because I had only half HP. And I had to use my gun, because not only zombies can kill me in melee, they can also spit on me with acid. And if I was sure they were basic, I just killed them with a crowbar. At least we can eat a chicken, and our screen is not red anymore. And my current plan is to light up the first floor, because as you can see, zombies spawn there all the time. Even if they will spawn, there'll be much less of them. Then I also lit up a second building. For some reason a miner spawned underneath the chickens, but he couldn't get out. So I had to open the box, and along with him a chicken ran out as well. So I had to lure them back again. Towards the evening of the 8th day, I was digging through mods looking for a suitable armor, and I stumbled upon a pneumatic chestplate. It turns out that this build had some cool mod that added new mechanisms, and they were all powered by compressed air. I never seen anything like it before, and I suppose I'll study this mod more in the near future. I always wondered what kind of bag is this that drops from zombies. Right click to get loot. Whoa, pumpkin seeds. A bead, wow. I think I have more of these bags in my base. At least 2 of them. Potato, cocoa beans, damn. You know, I like these loot boxes. On day 9, I started grinding zombies, so I could get rotten flesh and more of these loot boxes. And while walking down the street, I stumbled upon a cow. That was a cool opportunity to get yourself an infinite source of food. I killed one of the cows and gave beef to Sherlock. Now he had 80 hunger points. I think that'll keep him full for a while. Look, I had lasso in a chest. Maybe with its help I can carry a cow to my home. How do I throw it? Maybe hold it? Oh, wow! I can actually carry a cow with me. And look at that, it doesn't even feel like a leash. The only issue is to lead it upstairs. Let's make a fence and try to lead it inside. Come on, come on, come on. But it's easy though. Okay, nice. And now let's make a small hole for it. I saw another cow somewhere near it. So at the base we already had 2 cows. And I also decided to renovate the 2nd floor. Now our base looks much better. It's day 10 and today we got a challenge for Sherlock. No matter how harsh this world is, Sherlock must defend himself. And today we're gonna get some training with zombies. Okay, fetch! Whoa, impressive! Wow, you're stronger than you look. Good boy. Where did you get all that strength? Let's try another one. Ow! Our training should not be deadly. Okay, if we train, we should do it safe. Here's another one. You know, Sherlock ain't half bad. Takes out a zombie with 2 hits. What kind of sounds are these? Huh? You know, Sherlock, let's go back. I think we're not welcome here. Actually, this day was pretty interesting. You know, for example, even this one. We had 4 headless zombies, and me and Sherlock, we dealt with them pretty fast. Sherlock didn't even get hurt at all, and I felt relieved because now I know that if something bad happens, Sherlock can actually save me. On day 11, Sherlock was literally a copy of himself IRL. He always wanted to go for a walk and it was impossible to get him back home. As you can see, I had to push him back home so he would be safe. On day 12, it started raining, and I decided to spend this time with value. Actually, this mod has different ways to get iron. For example, I can take any metal object I can find in the world and just smelt it in a furnace. I decided that it's a pretty cool idea and went out for adventure. And I decided to keep Sherlock at home. The most important thing is that during the rain there are even more zombies, so we should be constantly moving. Oh, iron bars. Damn, I can definitely smelt them in the furnace. I don't know though, for ingots or for nuggets? Only nuggets. Okay, let's gather it anyway. We have lots of them here. I don't want to make any more comments on this part, because I just want you to fully appreciate the atmosphere of the city. So this home looks pretty familiar. I'm on the main street right now, I see. Okay, so what do we got? Look, there's some kind of house near a river. Yeah, looks bougie. And I already have zombies behind me. I absolutely need to kill the miners. They drop a lot of valuable resources, including iron. I always gotta watch my back, because zombies can always take me from behind. Okay, pigs, let's kill him. You're coming in Sherlock's belly. I'm sure he's hungry by now. Okay, climb back home. Come on, use the bars. We'll get rid of him later. Damn it, I guess I'll have to kill him, because these bastards break the blocks. Then I started grilling the pork and gave all of it to Sherlock. I think he's well fed for a few days. I started smelting the bars, and since there was nothing left to do, we just played fetch. So what did we get in the end? A book? And to make a guide, we need a compressed iron ingot. And to compress it, we need gunpowder. If I got it right, the only source of gunpowder is killing creepers or other affiliated mobs. But honestly, I've never seen these mobs before. What the hell is that? I guess you were in circus before. Our main task now in the coming days is to look for creepers, because we really need gunpowder to progress forward. Good morning. Our base doesn't really look protected. It barely looks like a base at all. And of course, we need to fix it. Let's make iron ingots first, and with them make a bucket. It is necessary for our farm. And I also know where to get water. I gotta go here a couple of times to have an infinite source of water in my base. There. Nice, now we have an infinite source of water. And now let's plant all the seeds we have. First of all, the best choice would be to plant potatoes. I think we will move our animals on this platform, and this floor will be a working place, or just a place where all the mechanisms will be. I think it would just make much more sense. And from day 15, I started my hunt for creepers. This was pretty difficult. I have no idea what kind of twisted luck I have, but whenever I encountered a creeper, another one accompanied him. I never had such a thing in a regular Minecraft. I had to spend the night in some abandoned houses, but every house here is abandoned. And on day 18, I even encountered a new area. It had much more open space and felt much less abandoned. Here guys, there are cars here, but I can't get the blocks they are made of. That sucks, because I would have get a lot of resources from them. Oh guys, look, this is the spot. We are located in LA, and everyone who played GTA 5 will recognize this place. I'm sure we'll come back here with Sherlock. Whoa, also sheeps? I am far from home right now, so I won't be able to carry them. But to get some wool and meat, easy. On day 19, I decided to climb the tallest building in this city. And that was pretty tough. By the way, take a look how this building looked like before the apocalypse. And how shabby it got now. I broke my iron axe. Damn, the higher you climb, the harder it gets. Mr. Heisenberg, go away. How many floors I need to climb? I have no idea. 2,000 floors later. Guys, I'm almost on top. There. Wow. Just look at the scales. There's also a stadium there. I think there's this Hollywood sign, but I'm not sure. It's just white blocks from here. And here's my base. It doesn't look cool yet. I'll have to make it so it's immediately visible. We definitely need to come here again with Sherlock, so he would see this all for himself. Then, using my trusty pickaxe, I safely descended to the very bottom. Now we'll quickly make... Oh, Sherlock, hi! Waiting for me right by the entrance. Quickly make white dye, use it on black wool, get 3 oak planks, and make a bed. That was quite an adventure. The first thing I did on day 20 is that I chased away the crows from my crops. I have no idea where they came from, but they really annoy me. I couldn't understand what do they want with my base. In the end, they actually didn't even eat anything. They just sat there and cawed. To move our animals, we need dirt. As you understand, we need to gather it first. So I took Sherlock with me and started digging. Whoa! Goddamn, why there's so many zombies again? Okay, climbing up. Thankfully no miners this time. Sherlock! Nice job. Okay, let's put the dirt we already gathered. Let's make 4 stairs here. I found barbed wire, which had pretty easy recipe. But of course, for this, we need wood. Sherlock, let's go get some planks. While we're at it, let's get more iron bars. That time I didn't get them all. And make our first wire. It hurts pretty well. But then we found out that this barbed wire is useless for us. And that's because Sherlock is also considered as entity. And since entities don't see these blocks, Sherlock accidentally got into the wire. So, for the sake of safety, we can't use this barbed wire. A brand new day, let's feed Sherlock. so he will actually regenerate. And I will go alone and get some sand, because I need it to craft dynamite. I know where to find it, and there... Ah, it's sandstone. Damn it. And I thought it's sand. Okay, I know another spot where I can gather some sand. As you remember, there is a building by the riverside. Apparently it has some kind of beach. And it has 1, 2, 3 miners. Okay, now we're talking. Alright, let's go back home. Let's not forget the section, what the building looked like before the apocalypse. By the end of the video, type me in the comments which building you found the prettiest. And on day 23, I finally started studying pneumatic craft. And the first thing I did is that I smelted all the iron I had. I made dynamite and a lever to activate it. The first mechanic, and it's already interesting. We need to run away to a safe distance, place the dynamite, throw iron ingots, and activate it with a lever. The dynamite exploded, and now we got compressed iron ingots. They will help us. Ooh, god damn it, 1.5 HP. We need them to progress further. Whew, let's gather our potatoes and cook it. 1.5 HP left. Then I crafted the guide for this mod and started reading what can we actually start with. As I see, first we need to make a basic air compressor. You can see its recipe right now on screen. So I started smelting the sand, and then I started placing the dirt that I got after the dynamite explosion. Okay, Sherlock, move aside. Whoa. First, we need to make a pressure pipe, then 2 compressed iron gears, and to make a stone base we need to melt some cobblestone. While it's melting, me and Sherlock gonna get rid of these zombies, nice, then sleep, and finally make our stone base. And to finish the recipe, we only needed 2 roses, which I found literally next to my house. Then out of nowhere 4 miners appeared before me. I don't know, maybe they had some party underground, but they gave me a bunch of resources, which will come in handy in the future. Alright guys, our first compressor. And this is how it works. We use manual pressure to make compressed air. And if we will put a pipe next to it, the compressed air will come out. And if you want to get rid of the noise, just loop the pipes. Nice, off to a good start. And while I had time and no wood, I decided to take my axe and chop down every tree nearby. That took me 2 days, because these trees were really damn tall. Somewhere it had a single block of oak left, which is why the leaves didn't fall off, and somewhere there was just a lot of it. So now, you can see the result. Almost like it's a new life for our base. Day 26, and just see how good it looks without all these trees. I don't know about you, but for me they were always ruining the site. Let's gather more dirt, because we used all of it. And finally, we'll finish our place for animals. It's gonna be a cool shape, going inside the building, but if we will actually need to get to the animals, we can just use this staircase. Me and Sherlock are a perfect team by now. Just take a look how we're destroying the zombie. The next day I also continued to improve our base visually and decided to choose a fence for our outer territory. Okay, let's try this one. It's sharp. Okay, Sherlock, will it get damaged? Yep. And what about these? Same thing. God damn it! Just go away, Sherlock! On day 27, I decided that our fence would consist of simple planks for now. After all, my main goal right now is to secure a safe place near our base. We can bother ourselves with authentics later. While I was building this wall, Sherlock always ran around me and protected me from zombies. And each time he did it better than before. Then I put some torches on the first floor, and I placed a lot of them to make sure that these zombies will never spawn here. By the way guys, I came up with an idea. What if our main base will be inside this huge building? But to do that we need to build a floor first. Nah, I don't like this floor at all. It doesn't look appealing. Let's choose some another block. On day 31 I just procrastinated, like I always do in real life. So I gave up and used simple planks. By the way, interesting, this place actually has a small balcony. If I'll clean it up and make an overhaul, then I can just come out with a cup of coffee and look at the surroundings. Then my next question was what kind of pretty block I can use for my roof. The blocks I had were simply not suitable. So I took Sherlock with me and we went out on a new adventure. And if you find a cool looking block or the one you like, just bark 2 times and we'll just take it with us. Yeah, I like this block too. I knew you had a good taste. Alright, then let's gather these bricks and use them for our roof. Of course, how could I forget about you? I always wondered why do they always stretch their hands in front? They look stupid like that. On day 33, I started changing the roof. And slowly, our base was turning into something decent looking. I think I caught something. As you can see in the corner, I have some kind of infection or a virus. I hope it will pass. Let's craft an oak fence, and I'll make an outstanding move. Now we have a good area from below, where we can move our animals. So let's make a few corrals here. One is for cows, and the other one for messy fans. Yeah, you heard me. On day 34 I moved the cows and then the chickens. And now take a look how our base has changed. I'd say it looks really cool now. All that's left is to add some technology. I have no idea what's happening to me. My infection is level 4 at this point. Water drops from my body for some reason. And now I lose HP. To cure myself I need to make these antibiotics. But just take a look at this goddamn recipe. I only have 2 ingredients, a bottle and a flower. Where can I find berries and watermelon? I have no idea. Maybe in these zombie loot boxes? No, I don't think they're an item pool. With each day the infection gets worse and worse. For example, I have a bandage, and it doesn't help at all. Oh look, there are berries near the base. Let's take them. That's at least one more ingredient. It looks like Sherlock and I will have to go on a big adventure. Because if I don't make antibiotics in the next few days, I'll probably just die. You see, I can't even sleep now. They don't allow me. It's that bad. Okay, I'll take the furnace and go. With no destination, because I have no idea where these items spawn. I hope I will return. My condition was really dangerous, because if the infection isn't treated, I probably won't survive. That's game over. We had a snack with Sherlock and headed deep into our city. Sherlock, look, there's some kind of chest here. We gotta go there, check what's inside. Alright, climbing the vines. Whoa, half a stack of ammo. That's lit. Maybe this building will have something else? Oh, how wrong I was. Because this building became fatal for our survival. And now, you shall see it for yourself. Oh damn, I don't like these sounds. Oh, damn, there are a lot of zombies! Okay, careful. Sherlock retreated to the lower floor. Okay, shoot him down! I'm not saving ammo for the next life. And that stupid infection doesn't make it any better. Go back to Sherlock? Wait, I don't feel good? The chat, Sherlock says... No, wait, and I only have half HP? No, I don't believe this, no. They just keep coming. Wait, where's Sherlock? Hi. Oh, and he's wagging his tail. No matter how harsh this world might be, Sherlock must stand up for himself. No matter how hard things could be, Sherlock will always come to an aid. The dog is injured. Don't worry, Sherlock just needs some rest. Take care of him and soon he'll stand up on his feet again. I thought that was it. Honestly, if Sherlock died, I would have seen no reason to continue surviving. Let's seal ourselves, cause zombie's gonna come back. And this stupid infection keeps draining my health. What can I do? Maybe I can do something to get Sherlock on his feet faster? Let's go outside, take a look. Cows! Cows! And now we just need to cook it all, and not die in the process. Just how bad is it? Sorry, Sherlock, but I gotta eat first. Cause I might just die. And... no, he doesn't want to eat. What can I do? I have no idea. I'm going back home, I gotta do it quick. I'm going back home because I searched up on internet that you can restore dogs' health with bandages. The recipe's pretty simple, and I have all the ingredients in the base. The survival was going so smooth, and now in the day, my dog is injured and I have infection. I have no idea what will it lead to. I don't want the survival to end. Let's make as much bandages as possible and get some sleep. No, right, I can't sleep. Then we just gotta run. Honestly, during that moment I was worried about Sherlock as hell because I knew that the infection can be treated, but I had no idea how long Sherlock's gonna lay there and what might happen to him. So I was just running through zombies, not looking back. All that just to help Sherlock, because this is my top 1 priority. Bandages? Come on, Sherlock, get up! Get up! He's getting up, yes! Sherlock, hello! You really had to scare me, didn't you? Sherlock, I have no idea. Let's get you back to the base. Then I'll try to survive by myself. Can you walk? Will you follow me? Oh, you walk slow. We gotta take him home. I'll try and find this antidote by myself. And Sherlock needs rest. Okay, walk down the stairs. I can't see a thing. Horrible weather, just look at it. Dark and rainy. I can't see a goddamn thing. Sherlock is with me, as well as zombies. All I have to do is to take Sherlock to the base. Come on, go. Inside the house? How the hell did you get here? Alright, Sherlock, let's just come in. Sherlock! Let's go. Damn it! No! Half HP! I can easily die right here. What can I eat, like right now? A carrot? Sherlock, you sit here and don't come out. I'll return as soon as I can. I'll be back soon. I have no idea where can I look for these ingredients, and now with no Sherlock by my side. And starting from this day, I was searching for an antidote, fighting zombies constantly, and exploring new areas. Okay, this was our first home. Whoa! And what the hell is that? Go away! Oh no! Where the hell did I fall? Half HP. And what the hell is that? What is this? What the hell is going on here? Okay, we need chicken. Okay, I have no time for you. My mental health was as good as physical. What I had to go through in the recent days really wore me off. On day 39, I saw an abandoned stadium again, and I had a feeling that something awaits me inside there. So I descended from the building and ran towards there. Bow guy, get the hell away from me. Oh, 2 flying ones. Yeah, that might be a problem. And I have no blocks to seal myself. Okay, I think I'm almost there. I really hope something awaits me here. If there's gonna be nothing, then I guess that's it, because I have no other options. What do we have here? Chests? Okay, chest plate. And a soccer ball. Thanks a lot. That's just what I needed. Another one? Whoa, a rifle. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that might come in handy. Now that's a lot of damage. Please, just let there be something more. Mushrooms. I really need them. And I'm taking toadstools too. Okay, I found all the mushrooms. And what else is left? And there were only 2 ingredients left. I needed to find watermelon and a nether wart. And I got really lucky, because when I was fighting zombies in the stadium, from one of them, I'm not sure which one exactly, he dropped a nether wart. So the only thing that was left to ensure my survival was watermelon. No matter how stupid this actually sounds. I looted so many houses for watermelon, and the more time I waste, the more I'm convinced that it's impossible to find. Let's try and examine this house. Here's a chest. Oh, a watermelon slice. I gotta make a crafting table. There, what's left? I need a bottle and some sand. Here's the sand. By the way, Sherlock in his life has never been to a beach. Well, maybe in Minecraft he'll get his feet on the sand. When I come back home, I gotta return here with him. Where's the furnace? Okay, at least there's cobblestone. Furnace. Sand. And while it's smelting, we need to find a flower. Here, I see it. Finally, things gonna go back to normal. Here, there's a flower, a bottle, antibiotics. After all I went through, I think that all future dangers got nothing on me. The only thing is that I worry about Sherlock. By the way, it had another chest. Let's check what's inside. It got ammo. You know, ain't half bad. Alright, let's go back home. Tell Sherlock some good news. I'm almost back home. I already see my wall and some zombie near it, but I don't give a shit about them because I can just simply do this. There. What are you doing next to the cows? You know, we'll solve this later. Sherlock, I'm back! I'm finally home, and I'm not sick anymore. Now I have this antidote. You're glad to see me. I finally fell asleep with a smile on my face and dog by my side, and the next day was fully dedicated to Sherlock. First I harvested the crops, then I took the stick, and then we just spent time playing our favorite game. Okay, and how will he handle that? Okay, and how are you gonna climb? Having problems, aren't you? Alright, I'll come down myself. There you go. Now let's feed our cattle. And also gotta feed the chickens. Hey, how did you get outside? Finally, I can take a breather. And with that, dive more into pneumatic craft mod, since we only made one pump and that's it. Even Sherlock isn't satisfied. On day 43, I gathered all the iron I had, put the iron bars to smelt, and crafted one more dynamite. And I have an interesting question. Can we blow a dynamite underwater so it wouldn't cause damage? And we wouldn't have to go far away. Throw the iron. TNT. Okay, Sherlock, let's move back. Sherlock! Okay, fine. There, 14 compressed iron ingots. Okay, let's slowly move everything to our new base. See, I already have chests here. And here we're gonna have a smelting room. Now we're gonna smelt the cobblestone. And while it's all smelting, let's get down to our farm. At the end of the day, food is essential, and of course we shouldn't stall it any longer. It will flow down, yeah, I understand, but I'll fix it somehow, later. Also, don't forget to light everything up. Let's remove all the plants, and move them all to our new farm. By the way, the pathway to it is like this. And tomorrow I'll demolish this nonsense, and then finally we'll have a good, self-sufficient home. Well, if you can call it like that. Now we'll take all the smelted cobblestone and then go make new blocks. It is called fortified stone. With them I need to make fortified bricks and then make barometric chamber walls. First let's make 16, just in case so we won't make a mistake. And we gotta make 3x3x3 platform. Don't forget about making pressure chamber interface and a pressure chamber valve. You may ask, why would I even need this? And why are you even researching this mod? The thing is that pressure chamber in pneumatic craft is needed to create advanced materials and items under high air pressure. It is with the help of this installation that we will be able to craft this armor set in the future. Let's make another batch of walls. Also a valve, but for the interface we need a funnel, and for the funnel we need 5 iron bars. Yeah, it's pretty annoying that I always need iron, and I have constant problems with iron. Like, I have no idea, how do they spawn here? Like, how the hell? Everything is lit up. What the hell is that? Who is this fun guy? Okay, he dropped toadstools and... what is this? Fungal rotten flesh. I found carrot, so I should plant it. For the next few days, I was constantly searching for iron. As you know, I only have 2 practical methods, and that is either gathering iron bars or killing zombies. So these days, I dedicated to iron. Okay, these zombies are the most dangerous, they can jump. We should keep a safe distance with them. Or just run away. You know how I usually do. Okay, so I'm back home, and while I was running, I got a brilliant idea. Let's put in the furnace everything I found, and now see what I came up with. If we put wood blocks, put barbed wire on it, break the wood, then Sherlock will never hit the wire. Yes, it works. This is the first part of the experiment. And if we put this the same way, then zombies, yeah, they will get in the barbed wire. You see, I'm a genius. The only thing is that barbed wire also requires iron, so we'll do this later. But still, who's the genius here? Well, maybe not me, but I still came up with this. On day 50 I finally made a funnel, and with it, a pressure chamber interface. Next I wanted to make a pressure chamber glass, so I could see what's going on inside. When I finally finished it, I got an achievement. Now we can connect our pump to the chamber, and if we start pumping it, the chamber will indicate the amount of pressure. But there is a disadvantage. To load this pressure chamber, you guessed it, we need more iron. Alright, going back to the grind again. Would you look at that? All of a sudden it started snowing. I have no comments for this. It ain't gonna affect our survival, I guess. Maybe we'll have different type of zombies. And you know, it started snowing so rapidly. Guess we're gonna survive in snow. What the hell are you doing here? You pest. Hi, Sherlock. How you doing? Let's go back home. Though I can't really call it home. This is gonna be our main home soon. So you sit here, Sherlock. I gathered enough iron bars and iron ingots. Hope that'll be enough till the end of survival. How did you get here? Okay then, let's sleep and then we'll start working. But first we need to move our stuff to our new home and then level down that shack. Let's make a stone axe. Iron one would be bougie for us. Who's buggling there in the first floor? You come here. I had enough of you. Now let's finally level this down. What is flying there? Was it something big or I got it wrong? Looks pretty unsettling. Okay, let's finally get rid of these leaves, because if I got it right, then zombies can climb this thing. And that's not safe. And we'll also make this base finally look perfect. Well, it's still far from that, but we'll get rid of the leaves. And for that, it'll take some time. I've never been so high up from my base. You know, it looks cool actually, and it has this mist. Is it because of snow or something else? Just mentioned the snow and here it is. So I guess we gotta take care of our farm. Here's that crow again. I guess the crow is gonna be all covered in snow and ain't gonna look so pretty now. Maybe there's some kind of heating stations or cannons. And today I guess I want to ask from you, what is your favorite series? Not so long ago, me and my girlfriend watched Stranger Things and this series turned out much better than I expected. And tap in the comments, what do you think about Stranger Things? What do you think of the last season? And type me your favorite series. Maybe we'll suggest each other some cool series that you can watch in the night. And maybe then in these same comments discuss the series. The first stage is done, the building is fully cleaned up, and I think that at this level I will demolish it from above and we will have a roof there. But right now I want to explore pneumatic craft some more, just because I'm curious what's next for me. To delve in further, we first need to make a chest, a funnel, and then finally try and make something in the pressure chamber. I think the funnel goes here, and now I need to make another chest. Darn it, totally forgot. Okay, let's throw iron in here. Now it's in the pressure chamber. Okay, now what? Insufficient pressure. Whoa. We gotta add more air. There. Now put the sufficient items in the pressure chamber. I guess it requires another chest or a funnel. Let's try it with the chest first, because it's the cheaper option. Yep, and now we got a compressed iron ingot. Basically, with a pressure chamber, an iron ingot is equal to a compressed iron ingot. And when we blow it up, we lose somewhat 15% of these ingots. But of course, we do all that for this piece of armor. For that we need air canisters, which are very easy to make. But speaking of ready-made printed circuit boards, they are more difficult. For us to make plastic, we first need to find oil in this world. And for that, we need to craft a specific instrument. This is the first time I see an old block bean in a recipe. But I guess I can craft it, yeah. On day 59, the first thing I did was making this stuff. And all that to make a seismic sensor. Now we press RMB on the ground, and with it we can check if there's oil underground or not. So far, I found nothing near my house. Oh, look at that! At least 10 buckets has been found. I don't know how much is that exactly, but 10 buckets sure will come in handy. Let's go back for the bucket and gather that oil. By the way, we can make a small liquid tank right off the bat. I think I have enough resources for it. As I said before, the recipe for it is easy. Now we'll take a bucket, but I suppose we'll go there tomorrow because as you can see, it's already getting dark. The next day I took Sherlock with me and we started digging a hole. I made preparations, so I took ladders with me. So I won't have any questions on how do I get back. On our way, me and Sherlock were dealing with zombies, and just today I catched an infection again. Thankfully I had 3 antibiotics. But to be precise, by now it's only 1 left. And this is how I spent last 2 days, gathering oil and fighting zombies. Yeah, and poured it in the tank. As a result, on day 63, I had 12,000 units of oil. We got enough oil, we did a great job. Now moving on to the next step. But before that, let's take a nap, gather all the crops we have that grows on our excuse of a farm, and feed all our cattle. Because at this point, I think I haven't fed them in weeks. That ain't nice. Then I went out looking for sheep. I wanted to give a small present to Sherlock, because it's winter already and I don't think it's comfortable to sleep on a cold floor. So I found the sheep, lured them in, and gave them a place near chickens. Because right now, we don't have any other option. But yeah, of course, I just broke the fence and you already started running out. Like immediately, and every single chicken. I have no idea how this works. Go back, why are you scattering around like morons? Okay, and now... that's it. We lost a couple of chickens, but that's not the end of the world. Now let's craft our scissors and get some wool. And with this wool, we'll craft a dog bed. Now Sherlock has his own place to sleep, and when I go to sleep, you just look at this. He lays down and looks at me. You know, it's pretty damn adorable. I hope that you like your new bed, huh, Sherlock? Returning to pneumatic craft, we throw iron ingots to get compressed iron ingots, make another small liquid tank. We'll need it to craft a refinery controller. This refinery is needed to separate oil into its components. I went out to chop down some wood because we didn't have any fuel nor wood. Then I smelted some cobblestone. With it I made fortified stone and made a fortified stone slab. So the output for the refinery was successfully crafted. But to make a refinery we need to make at least 2 outputs. And while we're still at it, I decided to make an air compressor. Finally we're gonna pump air without using our hands. Sherlock is asleep, Sherlock is asleep, and so am I. So now we put a controller and 2 outputs. Here it's gonna be difficult because this refinery works out of heat, and we gotta come up with some heating system. First thing I came up with was a simple campfire. Let's make it and put it below the refinery. The temperature is rising, but slowly, very slowly. To make the refinery work, we need to get 100 degrees, so the campfire is not enough. Let's try and build the walls around, because I know this also affects the process. See, it says 3 out of 12 sides of the blocks are exposed to air, which consumes heat. Yeah, it's complex, but the temperature is rising very slowly. This is not the option. The other option was to make magma. I put it right under the refinery, and the temperature started rising much faster. And I already thought that it's gonna work and our refinery will start working. But ultimately, magma turned into a netherrack. So I just thought, why won't I use netherrack and just use an infinite source of fire? And as you assumed, the temperature is rising pretty fast, but at some point it just extinguishes. So at this point I have no idea how to make an infinite heat source, how to heat our refinery, so I just decided to focus on our home, specifically leveling the upper parts, and finally make a proper roof, because practically we live in a house, but we have no roof. While I'm renovating my house, I'm gonna look up some more and decide what next we're gonna do in our mod, and how we'll make our refinery work. And of course, I'll show you how my house looks in the end. Yeah, we got this ridiculous wall, but maybe I'll draw something on there, like a tomato sign. Why the hell not? On the next day I took Sherlock with me and started bullying zombies, because I haven't seen them in my base for a while, and I wanted to gather more resources. Besides, maybe I'll get Sherlock a level up, so I could give him some more perks. To get the proper heating for our refinery, we need to make a vortex pipe. The recipe for it is pretty easy, so let's just make it right off the bat. I only lack compressed iron, so let's just make it. I think the sound means that it's ready. Yeah? Okay, I need 2 more ingots. First we make a pressure pipe, and then make a vortex pipe. But also, to make it properly work, we need to craft a radiator. Where's the blue circle? I need to put a radiator on. It's gonna cool off our system. And from the red side, we need to put a refinery. And as you can see, the temperature's rising. Besides, I also put fire below, so our refinery finally received 100 degrees Celsius. Well, that's it, Sherlock. The factory's working. You sit on a radiator, don't you feel cold? As I found out, we built our Sherlock wrong. To level up our dog, we need to make this kind of dish. There's only one ingredient that I don't have, and that's sugar. As you remember, you get sugar from sugar canes, and I suppose we should go out and look for it. I only wish Sherlock to feel well. Still lays on a radiator. And for that, we need to get him another perk. Besides, we also got leather. Finally, let's make ourselves some pants, so at least we won't feel cold. And as I see, we don't have any food. Here I thought all the steaks would be enough till the end of our survival. And in reality, we lost them in a few days. Like, what the hell is going on with our farm? Ow! Why it looks so bad? Let's put our potatoes in the furnace and finally fix our farm. Here we'll pour some water. Actually, we should craft an enchanting table, because I'm already level 39. So it would be nice to enchant something. We're gonna finish our survival soon, and our base looks like shit, like, genuinely. We don't even have a good fence. First floors, no comments. This is basically a pen for zombies. Our base security sucks. Sherlock, let's go and explore the world. We need to find sugar canes and maybe encounter something else. Before we'll go, I'll shear our sheeps. And we also gotta kill a couple of cows to give Sherlock some food. And when we will be back, we'll have our plastic, and with it, we'll have our pneumatic armor. 6 steaks are more than enough, so we'll just go and explore the world. Maybe we will visit the beach, since I wanted to show it to Sherlock. Besides, I also wanted to explore that GTA area. Maybe today we'll kill 3 birds with 1 stone. First, I'll show Sherlock the beach. Second, we'll find sugar canes. And third, we'll loot the GTA place. Sherlock, you running? Good. By the way, the farther I go from the center of the city, the less snow we have. Because you see, there's not a single spot here. How does this work? Sherlock, take a look, we're almost there. This place is basically like a promenade, if you know what I mean. Okay, geometry dash. Nice! And what do we have here? No sugar canes, but I see a cactus. Look, Sherlock, that's called a beach. Here people do swim, have fun, and get attacked by zombies. Of course, if you are in a zombie apocalypse. So, do you like it, Sherlock? Good. I don't think it's a good idea to swim because it's winter right now. It's gonna be a bit too cold. And here is that zone. Hope it will have sugar canes and we can already see palm trees. That looks lit, not gonna lie. If I had a choice, then of course I would have lived near the beach. You know, you get up, take a swim, refresh yourself, and go back to work. Mr. Door, hello? By the way, damn, I forgot. I left the antidote at home. Maybe I'll catch the infection again and game over. We gotta get up, so we just gotta leave the beach. By the way, it's getting dark soon, so I took a bed with me for a reason. Because I knew that our adventure won't last one day. Honestly, if that'll be the case, I can sleep on the street. Yeah, let's make a room for ourselves. Hooray! Sleep. Okay, let's pick our bed and head out to explore that zone. Guys, there's some ancient... What the hell? What the hell is this? What is this T-Rex? A zombie dinosaur? Oh, no, 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 no. Sherlock, get the hell out of here. I'm out of ammo. God damn it. How is this even a thing? Okay, I need ammo, quick. What me and Sherlock can even do? I don't think it's a good idea to go melee. So, let's just run away. Sherlock, let's go. Blocks? Holy shit, he's already here! Get the hell away from me! Yeah, more zombies coming. Sherlock, you running? Yeah, Sherlock's with me, it's good. I think that T-Rex got stuck. Yeah, that was tough. Yeah, me and Sherlock managed to escape. A zombie dinosaur. I've never seen anything like it. But I see your stupid face for a 20th time. You know, guys, I don't feel so good. What the hell are you? You know, I don't like this district if you ask me. I never saw them in the center. Let's finally reach that location, which I was talking about all the time. Let's loot these ruins first, and then we'll go to that Ferris wheel. Okay, Sherlock, let's take a look. What do we have inside? First chest. Spawner activator? Ammo? Pistols? No, that's a chest. There's even a circuit board. Next room. All empty. Okay, let's get up. And who's waiting for us here, huh? Let's take a look inside. Compressed iron boots. We gotta get the metal. Another pair of boots. Okay, why not? Let's take them. And I guess that's it. And also pants. Oh. Bro, you recording? Yeah, there's so much valuable loot. And we also got armor. Yeah, I was right about visiting this zone. Now we gotta return back home. Sadly, even after all this adventure, I still haven't found any sugar canes to upgrade Sherlock. But still, we got so much items of value. So on day 77, me and Sherlock have returned home. Oh man, I don't wanna return to that snow. It was so good before, a sunny beach. Screw that snow. Well, at least I can see my base from afar. First, I'll sort out my stuff, and after that, I think I will finally make that armor. From the first day, these chests were just laying here. I kinda wanted to make it presentable, but I mean, I did it, but it took some time. Quite some time. I finally sorted out my stuff. Now everything's in harmony and I can finally check what resources I have and which I don't. It took me a lot of time because I had a lot of resources to sort out. Now let's take a nap. On day 81, I harvested my crops, fed our cattle, and started chopping wood. All that to finally make a proper corral. Cause our cattle is just standing here amidst the snow with no idea where they are, so I wanted to make things more or less comfortable for them. I decided to make a stone roof since I had a lot of stone slabs, since I looted them from the houses nearby. Here we need to replace asphalt with dirt, since it's gonna be a part of our pen. Most likely this is gonna be a place for sheep. I kinda feel bad for them. They had to share the room with chickens, so I'm gonna give them the biggest pen. Let's clean the chicken coop from the snow, so our chickens finally won't have cold feet. While me and Sherlock are gonna sleep. In order to make plastic, we need to build a thermopneumatic processing plant. Actually, the recipe for it is easy, so let's just make it, shall we? It took much less time than I initially thought. Let's remove this real quick. The liquids still remain. And now let's finally put our block here. Let's see if it works. The air is coming in, but why the hell is it not working? Liquefied gas. Here it is too, liquefied gas. What's the problem? Add sufficient components. Okay, let's try a simple coal. Why the hell it doesn't work with the charcoal? Okay, then I guess I gotta find some coal ore. Ah, okay, I already have 15. Finally, just the last step, and I will finally have my armor. I actually cannot believe this. So now we're gonna craft plastic. From that plastic, we're gonna make microchips. And with the microchips, we finally gonna make our armor. On day 85, I got rid of the zombies that were lurking in my place. And while I was processing plastic, I decided to clean my base. I also found a recipe for a tent and placed it on the center of the roof. I wonder if it will actually protect us from the snow. Decided to take a stroll around the city. Maybe I'll find some cool blocks that I can use in my base. So I found this building and got some cool brick blocks from it. It had obsidian here all this time. I gotta return here with my diamond pickaxe. Might as well make an enchanting table. Fought a bunch of miners and finally started sealing the roof. I don't want to have a big room, I want a small cozy one. So I decided to separate my room from the whole building. On day 87 I chopped more of that wood, all for our new project. This project is porch, which I was talking about and wanted to make from the beginning. Well, it's already kinda neat. I could just walk out, look at the city, all covered in snow. I might add a couch here, just to sit and watch. On the next day I crafted bookshelves, put it on our first roof, crafted a diamond pickaxe and went out to get that obsidian. All that to make an enchanting table. Perfect. Let's put it here, and we already have 14 level enchants. That's quite nice, but I would still like to have more books. Sadly, our tent does not protect us from the snow and it seeps through it. Too bad. I thought it would be useful. And finally, let's craft our armor. Honestly, the recipe itself is easy. For example, let's make a chest plate. To make it, we at least need a leather jacket. I don't have leather, let's come and get it. Crafting ourselves a leather jacket, and then make a compressed iron chest plate. Then we need to make 8 air canisters. We need a lot of compressed iron. Okay, let's just smelt everything that is made out of iron because, as you guessed it, everything goes. I also have 16 compressed iron ingots from the pressure chamber. That's really nice. And we also need redstone dust. So we got 5 air canisters because we didn't have enough tubes. So we gotta make more iron. Let's go to the pressure chamber. Good evening. What are you doing in my house, Mr. Snowwalker? We also gotta make 2 more air valves, and I don't have 2 compressed iron ingots. Gotta gather it tomorrow. I already have compressed iron boots and leggings, so that's nice. But still, it takes too much damn resources to make this armor. Okay, what are these sounds? My pressure chamber is broken. Everything stands in my way so I won't make this stupid armor. And now armless zombies coming out of nowhere. The hell is going on? Maybe they come from the balcony? Well... So that's where you came from. So either I'm gonna kill a bunch of miners, or I'll just go to the city and gather all iron bars I can find. Let's take Sherlock with us at least so it won't be that boring. Don't mind the zombies, Sherlock, just go. Okay, you can mind this one. What the hell are you so fast? You might just kill me! Sherlock, I have no idea how... Half HP. Sherlock, please just lend me a hand or a paw. Ooh, I managed to eat. Ooh, I almost died. So, let's finally finish off that miner. Oh, 4 iron? Don't mind if I do. Damn, let's go and enchant that diamond pickaxe for efficiency or whatever it's called. Maybe we will get more iron bars from a single piece. So I wouldn't waste that much time. Yeah, I didn't think about that. And what the hell is this crowd? Okay, Sherlock, you stay here. Where's our crowbar? Wait, where is it? Ah, here it is. I wonder if I can enchant a crowbar. Oh, I can! Nice. Knockback 2, sweeping edge. Efficiency 2 for pickaxe. Now we're talking. I still have no idea what the hell is that horde. Why is there so much of them? Sherlock, get up. We're gonna deal with them quickly. They are actually easy to kill. Here, now we can go. We finally made it, but too bad it's already getting dark. So let's just get some bars, and we gotta find a place to take a rest in. Or wait out the night. While gathering the bars, I calculated how much of it I'll need. And I'm gonna need almost a stack of iron, which converts almost to 10 stacks of bars. This is a ridiculous amount of bars and I have no idea how much time it will take. We either gotta come up with an idea where can I get so much bars, or we gotta skip some parts from the armor set, no matter how bad this sounds. I'm not gonna skip the night because it's almost day 100 and every minute counts. We can't waste any more time. While I was gathering iron bars and fought off the zombies, I just started to think that our survival is reaching its end. And that means that I'll have to say goodbye to Sherlock and started recording a new survival. It's sad to be reminded of that your favorite pet, with whom you spent so much time, and who pissed you off sometimes and you scolded him for that. He's no longer with you. And he only remains as a virtual avatar. He was almost 6 years old, but some shit-ass stick ate his liver, and he simply couldn't live on. If you have your own pet, cherish them while they are still around, and love them till the end, because for us it's part of our life, and for them it's their whole life. So I got almost 6 stacks. I can also smell the railways for the nuggets. That actually turned out to be much easier than I thought. Getting 9 stacks seemed to be impossible, and here I am almost done. And soon I'm gonna have just enough. Of course, efficiency 2 diamond pickaxe also played its part. But I'm sorry, day 91. If I didn't have it, I would have been a total loser. So now I'm gonna quickly get 3 more stacks and return home. Just in case if my mathematics will turn out to be shitty. So now all that's left is to come back home, build a shit ton of furnaces, and put it all to smelt. Finally, we're back. No accidents on the way. Now we gotta craft a lot of furnaces. This is gonna be a bare minimum, and of course to smelt all this amount of iron we need a lot of wood. Right here on the main street we'll cut down these 2 big weeds. I really wouldn't call them anything else. On day 93 I finally put all of our bars into the furnaces. As you guessed, I gathered just enough of wood, so we won't have any problems with fuel. On day 94 I crafted more barbed wire, which I stretched around all my base. Also met this huge ass zombie mutant. I actually thought he'll kill me, but he didn't have that much HP. Day 95 started off with a goddamn zombie raid. I genuinely have no idea why there's so many of them, because I just put barbed wire yesterday. Also I made a ton of iron ingots, and while I was compressing the rest, I made a toy for our Sherlock, and that was a throwing bone. We played together all day, and I decided not to stop at that and make some accessories for our pet. But when I made him a leather jacket, the menu said that these accessories are incompatible and they won't appear on him. That felt demoralizing. Day 96 and let's freaking craft. First we need to make air canisters. I made 21 of them. First let's make a chest piece, then leggings, pneumatic boots, and only the helmet remains. There it is, guys. The full suit is ready. Now I gotta charge it. To do this, we needed to craft a power station. connect it to the pipes, and wait until everything was filled with air. Alright, the moment of truth. Oh, I'm a goddamn Tony Stark! I already can see the difference. I don't receive any fall damage. Now this is OP. Zombies can still hit me, but they deal almost no damage whatsoever. And apparently this armor is customizable. Of course I'm gonna choose the color red. Yeah, sad. So it's day 100. I guess the saddest day in our survival. Because I'll have to say goodbye to Sherlock and end this survival. This might be the first time I genuinely don't want to end the survival and just move on to another one. This survival in particular was important to me and I wanted to make such a video with Sherlock. But nothing is eternal in this world, so bye Sherlock. That was a sick adventure. And I'm on the verge of crying because I really loved Sherlock. Maybe I'll just come here on my own and play when I'll have time. Take care of your pets. I think that's it. Bye everyone.